Andrew Tate. It's looking really bad. It's all over. I need an ice pack for all of the stuff that's coming out about Andrew. It looks like he may be extradited to the UK, and if he gets extradited, he is absolutely cooked.
Indeed, for joining me. How significant are these arrests of Andrew and Tristan Tate on United States soil, especially given the fact there is an extradition treaty, obviously, with the UK, and the belief is the UK are pushing to have them brought to the UK for justice?
Piers, good to be with you. It's very significant. We're talking about 59 total charges now, relating to 7 alleged victims for offenses that span between 2010 and 2017. You have the 21 original charges, and now you have 38 new charges. And so you have 3 alleged victims in the first round of charges, and now an additional 4 victims here. And I know that there's talk on the internet that somehow the Trump administration and allies are going to somehow block the extradition. But since the extradition treaty has been signed between the UK and the US, only one case has ever even been held up for extradition. This is a matter of course where people accused of serious crimes, and this is a serious crime, and when there is at least probable cause that there's enough evidence to justify the arrest, that those people are sent back. It may take a while, it may take a year, it may take 2 years, but these brothers, I believe, will be sent back to the UK and they will face justice.
Ooh, whiskey. You do not want to go to the UK, Andrew and Tristan. The UK government don't play that at all, man. Y'all gonna be under the bed. Y'all gonna be in the darkest cell going to hell if you get extradited. So y'all better y'all better call up that Donald. You know, Donald could do anything. Donald is out here like Jesus Christ. Whatever Donald says goes. So, I mean, honestly, I think Donald Trump about to be Vladimir Putin and just take over and become a kingdom Donald Trump, something like that, man. So the Tristans, the Tate brothers can get Donald to make that phone call. I think Donald can ruffle some feathers for the UK king, queen, princedom. I don't know, whatever they got, they tea party, whatever. You know, it's kind of crazy though because you know, Sneeko, who's always got they back, it looks like he's denouncing the Tate brothers. I never thought I'd see the day where Sneeko says, "Oh no, you guys are cooked."
Promoting Me Too feminist culture. The fall off is crazy.
See, it's not Me Too feminist culture. It's the fact that they're actually guilty. And I looked through, well, apparently, according to them, I don't know, allegedly they're guilty. Allegedly. At the time, I did believe it. I believe that they were innocent, but you look into it more, and you look into what the lover boy method is, and you look into what that is. They literally said that they were recruiting women to pimp them out. They had a course talking about how you could become a pimp. Word for word, they just spell out exactly what the lover boy method is. They say, this is how you do it. If you want a girl to fall in love with you so that you could traffic her, buy my course and I'll teach you how. So first you make her fall in love with you. You have with her. Then you program her. Then you take her passport. Then she's in love with you. Then you put her on OnlyFans. It's like, that's what the lover boy method is, word for word. That's what pimping is, allegedly. I don't know what I'm talking about, allegedly. To a T, that's exactly what pimping is, and they just did it online. And they did it in Europe with white women. Look at that too. You know what's so funny is that the Tates started grifting the white supremacists, like the white incels, the skin worshippers. They literally got rich pimping out European white women because they were better for money. Like they made more money. Do you think that they were pimping out Asian girls and black girls? No, they moved to Romania.
Like I always said, man, snow bunny's more money. I'm from nowhere like Delaware. All I'm saying is, why do the majority of men like white women? Let's see. Well, for the most part, they come from good families. They normally had a father in their life. Their economic background is pretty solid. The world looks at white people like they're Jesus Christ. So she's going to get respect wherever she goes. Normally, they're not that argumentative. Normally, they go along with the program. Normally, they're all about their hygiene and smelling good and keeping up with the Joneses and looking good in society. So men see white women as trophies, if you will. And I mean, it's just an honesty fact. I'm not saying what I am into. I'm just saying what men, for the most part, are into. Snow money's more money. That's why. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell. I'm going to bring you more mail.
Because the crimes, they thought that we're going to get away with it. They said, Romania's a third world country. I could be a mob boss. I'm a mafia. I could bribe the police. I'm like the cartel of Romania.
Sneeko and Andrew Tate has had their issues as of lately, so take that with a grain of salt. But that's just an example of somebody who was on the opposite side of the spectrum in 2024 when his Andrew Tate allegations first dropped.
That's true. Sneeko and Andrew was butt buddies, man, locked in. Anything Andrew said, Sneeko will be right there behind him. But now we see a little smirk on his face, and he's saying like, ooh, wow. But to be fair, recently, Andrew said some slick stuff about Sneeko, so this could be a retaliation. But honestly, I think this is just Sneeko realizing that the Tate brothers may be too far in on this one, and maybe it's time to cut ties, because 59 allegations on, I mean, you know what they got caught up for. I'd rather not get my YouTube channel demonetized just for telling you something you already know. But you know the charges. It's not looking too good, brother.
It's a loser. They're not going to stop the extradition, but they can go from judge to appellate court, even to the U.S. Supreme Court. They can fight it all the way. But here's the bright spot for those of us who want justice, is that as they appeal, they are most likely going to be held in a detention facility, in a jail. They're not going to be out there living the high life like they have been in Florida. They're not going to be co-hosting bare knuckles fighting competitions. They're going to be in a cell while they wait through the appeals.
There was a statement from Joseph McBride, who's the lawyer representing both brothers. Last night in the United Kingdom, a corrupt and fallen nation that jails its own citizens for tweets while ignoring gangs it found too inconvenient to prosecute, conjured up a wave of charges against the Tate brothers. This is not law enforcement. This is a political hit ordered by a dying empire that fears two free men with a microphone more than it fears actual criminals walking its streets. And their case has been taken up by a lot of people online, including Nick Fuentes, who tweeted, "Free Andrew and Tristan Tate. It would be a national humiliation," he said, the United States to allow the UK to extradite them to American citizens over trumped-up Me Too charges. The same country that persecutes white people for speech while importing rapist migrants. So you can see the way the political wind is blowing here in certain quarters. The Trumps have historically been, reasonably friendly in terms of their view of the Tates. Does this?
In my honest opinion, I truly believe Donald Trump is about to save them. Donald Trump likes him. I mean, let's just keep it. Let's just keep it a beam. I love Star Wars, so I'm gonna say it in Star Wars terminology. America is the empire. Donald Trump, he's Palpatine. Andrew Tate is Darth Vader. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell. I'm going to bring you more mail.